Do not buy Neo. I did my research. I'm going to go through it all here. We're going to go through the people involved in Neo. It is not an impressive resume. It is, if anything, frightening. We're going to go through it right now. I'll have links also in the description on YouTube. So I found this article listing some of the people here. We're going to just go through them. We're going to start with HongFei, founder and CEO. So let's just listen to what he has to say.
Yeah. Can you introduce yourself? What is your role and how you got into cryptocurrency?
Okay. Yeah, I'm the founder of Neo or Antshares, together with Erik Zhang. He's the technical guy, and I'm the overall guy in charge of technically everything.
So, Erik Zhang is the technical guy. He's the guy that is in charge of everything.
And I came across Bitcoin in 2011, so I'm quite a veteran.
I came across Bitcoin, so I'm a veteran. Okay. Came across it in 2011. That's nice, but I don't know.
This area. And I plan to do a cryptocurrency exchange in 2012, but I didn't make it.
So I tried to do an exchange, but I didn't make it. As opposed to, I invest in Stellar Lumens. Jed McCaleb created the first exchange for Bitcoins. It was handling 80% of all Bitcoin exchange volume before he sold it. He sold it to a guy who ran it in the ground, but that's a resume I like. I tried to do it, but didn't make it. I'm not impressed.
Then I worked full-time in the crypto industry in 2013 with 6 other guys, and we founded an organization called Angels Club. And that organization will do meetups in Shanghai, in Beijing, and even Hong Kong.
So we started a group to do meetups with people who want to talk about Bitcoin. I mean, it sounds awesome. I would love to go to the events. But I'm not sure this is not the resume I'm looking for the founder of the next Ethereum. We can compare him to Vitalic Buterin. I'll do a little of that later. But I'm not impressed.
And after that, we spin off a project. At that time, it was called a X system for crowdfunding, and we called it a DAC, a decentralized.
So to make a long story short here, he has a lot of experience in crowdfunding through coins, right? Raising money. So that doesn't surprise me as to why he's the founder here. This Neo is a money grab show. And so there's your founder. Make your own judgments. Like I said, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. The guy's probably great. He's, like I said, he's cool. I'd love to go to the meetups. But this is, he's not, we're going to compare him to Vitalic Buterin. Okay. Erik Zhang. Now, like I said, I look everybody up, and to me, if you don't find anything on somebody, it doesn't mean they're bad. It just means they're sort of a nobody, and I don't mean a nobody. There's nothing on on most of us, but we're looking for the next Bezos. We're looking for the next Elon Musk. There's going to be something on that person. Okay, so Erik Zhang, I looked up. I couldn't find anything, okay? The only thing I could find was this gem of a video.
Hello, I'm Samuel Yu.
Shoot.
I'm from Nate.
That's not it. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Erik Zhang, a fun-loving freshman from Mountain View High School in the heart of the Silicon Valley. I'm a coder, community volunteer, and a technology fanatic. In middle school, I created a website that streamlined the club creation and operations process.
In middle school, I created a website that was so good that I got cookies after dinner. Now, listen, maybe he's not the core developer, but there's nothing on Erik Zhang other than this. And the reason I'm kind of showing you this is because I wouldn't be surprised if he is the core developer.
That she funded it.
This
So we'll
watch
buy it.
this.
I've been volunteering at our community by teaching coding at Coders Dojo, helping less privileged kids learn how to code.
He works with
I
teams.
taught multiple languages.
Look at this, Microsoft. You know, Neo's launch was at Microsoft. Is this the core developer? I mean, at best, they have a core developer who is unknown, and I've searched. I mean, there's nothing on this guy. Whoever the core developers, we don't know. So what else do we know about Neo? Okay, so the only good news is they're collaborating with certificate authorities in China. So they're probably going to get some money out of the Chinese government. Okay, fabulous. And now I also look at, so it's, who their partners are. Okay, so Bancor, I found this interesting because Bancor just launched a coin on Ethereum, and now they want to launch another coin on this thing. Which, I mean, Bancor may be cool. I don't know. I've been following them. I'm trying to figure out what they're up to. But I don't know. They're launching coins on two platforms. That I wouldn't buy their coin. I wouldn't buy the Bancor coin on Ethereum when they're launching another coin on this sketchy outfit. So, but who else do they have? Agrello. So I looked them up. It's 4 lawyers from the Ukraine. I don't know how lawyers are going to do well on the blockchain.
All right.
But here they are. This is the Agrello team over here. They got 5 Ukrainian guys trying to fit in a small room.
This is the Agrello on private international law, and we published this project. Agrello.
And in this project, I do the development and also the management.
Hello, my name is Han. I'm the lead of the project. I started with this idea already 3 years ago. At that time, I also met...
Okay, you know what? I'm not going to go through it all, but you can watch it. I have the links on my YouTube channel under this video. I think these guys are all lawyers. This guy who was just talking, maybe he's the only one who isn't, but they're all lawyers. I would not... Listen, I'd spend my whole life trying not to give money to lawyers. And I advise you to do the same. Anyways, these are the Neo's partners. CoinDash, I looked up. It looks like a money grab show. Just ways to raise money. Nest Fund is frightening. Nest Fund, they are paying hackers to find holes, to help a business, find holes in their software. But let me tell you, it sounds like the Nest Fund, these hackers could easily be redirected in other directions, if you know what I'm saying. Nest Fund scares me. Binance, another stupid thing. It looks like, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything good here. I have no confidence in Neo. Okay, and then down here they list, there's a few other people, like this guy from Microsoft. Sure, he's a wonderful guy, great family and all, but there's no info on him. He's not, I'm not impressed with anything. Now they got information on all the stuff I just went through. This is all their bullshit to make everything sound good. Well, do your own research. Find YouTube videos. I have found nothing to be impressed with. But also, let's compare. This is the Ethereum killer, right? Okay? So, who are we comparing to? Vitalic Buterin. Okay? Here, this is the founder. Look him up. Obviously, there's so many things. Videos. How many things. And I'm going to show you my video here that I added to my playlist. Some videos that I think are great to watch if you want to see Vitalic Buterin, Ethereum Shenzhen keynote, full video. He speaks in Mandarin, Russian, and English. Obviously, he built all of Ethereum. So thoughtful on this stuff. Knows his shit. And let me just say, and for those of you who haven't heard, let's just go in one moment here and listen to. Here's the difference, right?
General purpose blockchain. So one of the analogies that I often use to describe what Ethereum does is that you can think of blockchains that existed before Ethereum as being either like quantum calculators or like Swiss Army knives. So,
okay, so anyways, when you listen to Vitalic Buterin, if nothing else, you know he knows what's going on. He is on top of his shit. That's a big difference between him and this dude. Or
such as Python, HTML, CSS, Java, and JavaScript.
you know what? And Python, these are the languages. The Neo claims, you know, that all languages can be converted into their blockchain. Now, I do not believe any of it. It's probably full of bugs. They also have a proof of stake consensus algorithm that I thought, you know, I like that they were on proof of stake, but I have no faith in them now. Who does Vitalic Buterin work with? Who's on his team? So they're working to move to a proof of stake system, Casper, and he works with Vlad Zmfir, okay? So this is the Ethereum team. And, oh wait, that's not the article. There was a, shoot. Where was he? So these are all the things he's written. And there was one article I wanted to show about the, you know, the history of Casper he writes about. Let me just... save there. Here, there's all these things, you know. So this guy's got 1 million articles. You know, how I started doing research. This is what he wrote. Chapter 1, Slasher and Security Deposits, the move from naive proof of stake to modern proof of stake. Ethereum is moving their largest system to a new consensus algorithm after years of research with leaders in the industry. Who are you giving your money to? These guys?
I'm a people person.
Or this guy?
Collaboration.
He's a people person.
I'm always working on some projects with my club teams, connecting with wide ranges of experts.
He's worked with wide ranges of experts. These kids look like real experts. These kids are probably geniuses, okay? But listen, I'm giving my money to Vitalic. In fact, I'm buying more Ethereum after this research. All right. Was there anything else to show you? I don't think so. I mean, if someone has more information or someone knows who the core developer of Neo is, let me know, because I think he's only 15. No, he probably graduated by now. You know, he's been, hopefully it's not child labor issues here. So that's that. Like I said, so on this, below the video, I'm going to have links to all this information. Do your own research. Look up everybody. Look them up on YouTube. Don't read the bullshit press releases. Don't read the news. The news is not research. Research is finding founders, core developers, and watching their videos and reading their history. All right? Good luck. And if you own Neo, dump it!